In today's video, I'm going to share my Global Dry and Store 2. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emily. I created Definite Hearing as a way to increase awareness for the deaf and hard of hearing. In today's video, I'm going to share how hearing aids are an investment, and there's one thing that you can invest in to hopefully help your hearing aids last longer. I hope you stick around to the end of this video, because if you do, I will show some low-cost alternatives to hearing aid storage and hearing aid drying. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to making more excellent content for you. So today, I want to show you my Global Dry and Store 2. This is a hearing aid dryer. It looks pretty heavy duty, and it kind of is. I use this device by putting my hearing aids in it at night. This little dryer will turn on, dry out my hearing aids, remove any moisture, which helps the hearing aids last longer, and the UV light will help disinfect my hearing aids. If you struggle with itchy ears, itchy ear molds, and things like that, getting a disinfecting dryer will definitely help you. When I use this and I put my hearing aids in the morning, my ear molds feel clean, cool, and refreshed. So let's get a close-up with the Dry and Store 2. The first thing I want to point out is that this Dry and Store 2 has a typical plug. I've done some research on Amazon and noticed that some dryers have USB ports. They don't have plugs. You'll definitely want to ensure that you have some way to plug your dryer in the wall if you have an electronic dryer. Yes, there are decussant or other hearing aid dryers that you can use that do not require electricity, but if you decide to get an electric dryer, definitely be sure to pay attention to what kind of plug it has. To use the Global Dry and Store 2, I simply open it. When you open it, you notice that there's a compartment for my hearing aids, a UV light, and a dry brick. The dry brick absorbs moisture. So when the box is turned on and the fans are turned on, it cycles the moisture in the air and the dry brick absorbs it. You'll notice that there's a light. This is a UV light. You want to make sure that you protect your eyes from this light, but UV lights are disinfecting. This is a UVC bulb. As you can see, it's a unique bulb and it can be expensive to replace. Let's talk about pricing. The Global Dry and Store 2 costs about $100 on Amazon. Global Dry and Store 2 recommends replacing these bricks about every month. I have to admit, I think I replace them maybe once every 6 months, and I haven't noticed a difference. It's been working. To use a dry brick, you simply take off the foil that's on the top and place it in the Global Dry and Store 2. As you can see, it's in mine. Also, I mentioned the bulb. This is a UVC bulb and it requires replacement as well. I believe that this bulb was about $20 when I replaced it. So if you do the math, you pay about $20 for the bricks for a year, you pay about $20 for the bulb, and the Global Dry and Store 2 lasts years. So you have an investment of about $40 per year to keep this thing running if your light bulb runs out every year. Though expensive, I think that this is an investment worth making. This is because my hearing aids are so expensive, and I understand the extent of the damage that moisture can cause if hearing aids are not regularly and properly cleaned and dried out. I will add that manufacturers recommend that you remove batteries before you put them into the hearing aid dryer. There's some speculation that the dryers can zap the batteries or drain them sooner. I haven't noticed this. I admit that I sometimes put my hearing aids in with the batteries. I recommend following manufacturer's instructions, not my example, and try to take those batteries out before you put them in your dry aid kit. When you turn the Global Dry and Store on by pushing the on button, you know it is working when the green light and the UV light shine. I usually use this dryer at night. Therefore, if you are light sensitive, be sure to cover the dryer with a t-shirt or put a piece of tape and paper over the dryer so that the lights don't bother you as you sleep. UVC lights typically don't take more than 5 minutes to properly disinfect the devices or things that they're disinfecting. So if you ever need a quick, refreshing surface clean on your ear molds and hearing aids, put them in your Global Dry and Store 2 for just a few minutes. But if you put them in overnight, you'll notice that cool, refreshing feeling when you put your hearing aids in when you wake up. Do you have a Global Dry and Store 2? Have you noticed this cooling sensation? Do you have another hearing aid dryer that you use? If so, I would love to hear in the comments below. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. I want to show a dry aid kit alternative that does not require electricity. This is the Halhen Super Mini Dry Aid Kit. It has little decussant beads that absorb any moisture that may be in your hearing aids. I like to use this to absorb hearing aids that are submerged in water. There was one time I jumped in a pool, had my hearing aids in, and I got right out. We drove home as fast and as safe as we could, and we put them in the Halhen Dry Aid kit. Thankfully, the hearing aids were okay. So this has been proven to work. But the hard thing about this is that these beads take time to cook. You want to make sure that your beads are always blue or activated. This kit, though I bought it about last summer, it seems to be out of juice. Typically, Halhen kits last years. I only remember having one all growing up, so it looks like I got a bad one out of the batch. To use this, you simply screw off the top, follow the instructions to cook the beads, not in the jar, but in a different glass jar, and once they're blue and activated, you put them back into the Halhen kit, place the foam over it, place your hearing aids without the batteries in it, and screw on the top. As you can see, I have a mini kit. There are large kits as well. The circumference of the glass is very similar. The biggest difference is kind of the depth of each kit. So choose which one is best for you. You'll notice that the kit with a bigger depth, the bigger kit, those decescent beads stay blue for longer because there's more of them. Now, if you don't have a Global Dry and Store 2, an electronic dryer, or a Halhen decescent non-electric dryer, whenever you have your hearing aids out, you definitely want to put them in a safe place. What is a safe place? Typically a hard case. This could be a glasses case, a treasure chest like the one Joel got me. This was $4.99 at Hobby Lobby and I love it. It's just got a cute little clasp. I can take my hearing aids out, put them in it, and know that they're most likely gonna be fine. You can also use the hearing aid box that comes with your hearing aids when you buy them. If you don't get a box, that's strange. You should always get your hearing aids with a little, probably simple cleaning kit and a box. But this box is typically hard case and they open with a button or with a snap of some sort, but just be aware that you should get a hard case with your hearing aids. If your hearing aids are not in your ears, they should be in a hard case, especially if you have pets or children in your home. This isn't a hard fact, but I would say 75% of hearing aid damages happen outside of the ear. Like when you put your hearing aids down, they're unprotected and a child or a dog or a cat grabs them and or eats them and things like that. The other 25% of the time is probably accidental water exposure while people wear their hearing aids. So a hard case can prevent any mishaps that may happen around the home when you're not wearing your hearing aids. I also recommend a hard case if you're out and about, at work, or in other places. If you take off your hearing aids, put them straight into a hard case. There you have it. Now you know what hearing aid dryer kit I love to use. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I look forward to answering them and I hope to experiment with more hearing aid dryers in the future so that I can find some low-cost beneficial options for all of you. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to making more great content for you. Bye.